Holly Bellabono, my book, Once Upon a Place, Forests, Caverns, and Other Places of Transformation in Myth, Fairy Tales, and Film. It discusses for writers, especially novelists, playwrights, screenwriters, this idea of taking your character to another place, removing them from their familiar home and having them enter another realm, literally in the story, metaphorically in real life, but in the story, going to another place. And so the sense of setting that place is key to their transformation, to their journey, because we can't change if we don't change. And if we're not going somewhere new, we're stagnant. So, in a story, this idea of setting can really be transformational for your character, and then obviously for your reader. So we have talked about descent and resurrection because descending to this other realm can be a huge piece of the hero's journey. And those other realms are, as I identify in the book, there's five of them: the cavern, the deep, the vessel, the forest, and the labyrinth. So right now we're going to talk about the forest. So the forest is what we see in fairy tales. Uh, once upon a time is how many fairy tales begin. And then often the very next sentence is so and so went into the woods. The reason they go into the woods is because this is another realm. This is the other world. It's like going into the cave or cavern. It's like diving into the deep. It's like plunging into the vessel. Going into the forest is otherworldly and transformative. And its primary metaphor is creative expression and potential. So we see a lot of creativity, we see a lot of problems being solved, a lot of wit being used when a character is facing their challenges and their obstacles within the forest. Think about one tree, just a single tree that you might see out somewhere. It's enigmatic, it could be symbolic, it connects heaven to earth to hell according to ancient lore. Think about the Norse Yggdrasil tree. Think about the Mesopotamian tree of life. Buddha sat under a tree for enlightenment. There are many ancient tales of wisdom regarding a single tree. But now think about a whole forest of trees. It's an entirely different metaphor. It is the abyss. It is the other world. So when you're in a forest, you are in a place, a setting for your story as a writer where your character is going to face unimaginable uh, terrors, frights, obstacles, beasts, and they have to overcome these challenges in order to rise up. When we're thinking descent and resurrection, you're rising up. When you're thinking about a forest, you're walking out. But it really is the same process. So a forest can be chaos. And we're going to talk about chaos and void in another video. Um, it can hold secrets. It can hold places to hide. It can hold places to get lost. If your character finds themselves in a forest, they have the opportunity to hide. If they need, they can withdraw, they can hide behind a tree, they can hide behind a boulder, they can go into a ravine. The forest provides these opportunities. It's up to you as the writer to determine what your character is going to do after that because they can't just hide. They have to face what's in the forest, which is really what's within them. A forest can be a maze with paths uh, intertwining throughout between the trees. They can get lost. Um, Not only can they face their obstacles within the forest, but the forest itself can be the obstacle. So it's a dual opportunity for you as a writer to create challenges for your character. Another key aspect of the forest, just like a cavern, just like the deep, just like the vessel, a forest is dark. So that sense of darkness really lends to introspection, to going within, to asking questions, because after all, we're on a quest. This is an adventure tale. And we often see the forest in fairy tales. So we're looking at um, the quest is puberty. It's going from childhood to adulthood. So especially if you're working with a child's tale or quest or adventure, the forest might be a really strong opportunity for you as a writer to move that story forward. All right, so we've talked about four out of the five locations, um, the sense of place for writers. Our last one is the labyrinth. It's really fascinating. So let's do that next.